"Get out and stay out," my father roared, his face red, veins pulsing like ropes across his temple. I didn't argue, I didn't beg, I just picked up my duffel bag and walked out the door. To them, I was a failure, a disgrace for dropping out of law school. To me, I was free. What they didn't know was that I was worth $15 million. I was the son who never fit. My father, a corporate attorney, wore his pride like armor. My mother, a judge, carved respect out of fear. Their only language was achievement, and for years I was fluent. Perfect grades, debate team, early admission to law school. But every smile I earned from them was conditional. Every pat on the back was a transaction. Affection wasn't free, it was performance-based. And one day, I decided I was done performing. I told them over dinner, the crystal glasses, the silver cutlery, the smell of roasted lamb. "I'm dropping out," I said. "Law isn't my path." My mother's knife froze mid-air. My father's lips curled like I'd spat in his face. He didn't ask why. He didn't ask what I wanted instead. He just slammed his hand against the table and said it. "You're done. Get out. Don't come back." In that moment, I realized something. Their love had never been love. It was leverage. What they didn't know was that law wasn't the only thing I'd studied. In high school, while they pushed tort law and case studies, I was teaching myself something else: coding, algorithms, trading systems. By 22, I'd built a software that predicted market patterns faster than hedge funds. Quietly, anonymously, I launched it. Within 2 years, I had investors. Within 3, I was worth $15 million. And yet, in their eyes, I was broke, weak, disposable. So I left that night carrying nothing but a bag. The next morning, I signed papers for a Malibu mansion overlooking the Pacific. I didn't tell them, not yet. Revenge, like a fine wine, needed time to breathe. For 3 weeks, silence. I let them believe I was sleeping on couches. I let them believe I was broken. Meanwhile, word spread in their circles. The failure son was seen leaving home with nothing. Whispers traveled fast. At charity dinners, golf clubs, country clubs, they spoke about me like I was a ghost. Then came the opportunity. My father's firm had been struggling, lawsuits piling, clients defecting. Their lifeline? A tech investor willing to bail them out with fresh capital. A mysterious investor no one had met in person. Me. I sent in an associate. He signed on my behalf. Millions wired. The firm saved. Temporarily. My father celebrated in the press, calling it a partnership of vision. He didn't know he'd just sold me 49% of his empire. Within days, I had access. Emails, contracts, financials. And what I found wasn't just arrogance, it was rot. Hidden debts, illegal deals buried under legal jargon. My father wasn't just ruthless, he was reckless. I didn't expose him immediately. No, that would have been mercy. I waited, tightened my grip, made quiet calls. One by one, his partners turned. His clients withdrew. Until the night came. The charity gala, black tie, champagne. My parents in their finest. I arrived late, silence following me as I entered. My father saw me and stiffened, his smile cracking. My mother's face drained of color. I walked to the podium, papers in hand. The crowd hushed. "I'd like to thank the board," I said calmly. "As of tonight, I'll be assuming majority control of Harrison and Cole." Gasps, murmurs. My father rose from his seat, face purple. "That's impossible," he shouted. I handed the microphone to the host, then turned to him, pulled out the signed contracts. "It's not only possible, it's legal." Every partner here approved it. His knees buckled. My mother clutched his arm, whispering frantically. I leaned close, just enough for him to hear, "You told me to get out." And I did. But when I came back, I brought the keys. The crowd erupted, half in shock, half in applause. Cameras flashed. My father sank into his chair, a titan turned to stone. That night, I drove back to Malibu. The waves crashed below the cliffs as I stood on my balcony, watching the ocean swallow the horizon. For the first time, I didn't feel like a son desperate for approval. I felt like a man who had written his own verdict. They threw me out because I refused to be their puppet. They thought I was worthless without their name. Now their empire wears mine. And the boy they abandoned, he built his own kingdom by the sea.